What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's been a little minute, but we back, and I got some exciting news. So, as you can see, we're here to talk about Mashle Academy. Mashle Academy is a anime Roblox CC game that's set or expected to come out tomorrow, actually. And I already watched this video. This is from like one of the mods or like devs or something like that. I don't really know, but I do know he does work for this game, so it's a credible source. I already watched this video, but I feel like there's some topics I would like to, just talk about a little bit and kind of like review, go over. But yeah, let's get straight into it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Today I got some information regarding Mashle Academy for you guys. If you guys aren't currently in the Discord, which you should join in the description below, closed community wave 1 will be releasing at the end of this month, either January 31st, which is going to be on a Wednesday. But if we see that it's better fit to release on February 2nd, which is a Friday, we might do that day instead. We'll just see. It's going to be one of those two dates. So just be in the Discord to make sure everything's fine and you know when the actual release date is going to be. Obviously, we'll be making an announcement. Of course, this isn't a delay of the game. This is just us wanting to make sure that the game's going to be fine, that the game's going to be cool for every new person that joins in, as we have so many new people who haven't tried out the game yet, who has bought the game. And we just want to make sure you guys enjoy the game without any bugs. And so far, everything's been fine. Everything's been going perfectly. But I do appreciate those who have been patient, and I appreciate you guys trusting the process, but it's finally almost here. Now in this video, I'm just going to be talking about some basic information, especially basic information of the upcoming release of Wave 1 and updates that we have for the people who have already played in the past. I'm going to be leaving some timestamps down below in the comments. Just skip to whatever part you want to listen to, or what you want to know about the game. But so far, I'm going to start off with how to play the game. Some people also ask me how to play the game. Now, I still get questions on how to play the game. So if you go to the Discord, there's a how to play section. There'll be a shirt there that says you can buy it. The shirt itself for access costs 2,600 Robux, so you can check it out right there. You can also purchase the gold coin subscription to help support the development team and get, automatically.
The gold coin description is a Discord. I can't speak. It's a Discord subscription in the Discord server. So when you join the Mashle Academy Discord server, if you go to the subscriptions tab, you can buy the gold coin, which is like $25, $24, I think, and you get early sneak peeks, you get CC channel, all that, and then obviously you get waves. So.
Way, and where you get access to early sneak peeks where you can see stuff that we have been working on in the background before anybody else could see it. All the information is going to be in the Discord, of course. Now moving on to the big changes that we've been working on ever since the game's closed since the last testing. Now, for those who haven't been able to play the game, this is kind of still going to be basically the same for you guys, but for those who actually played the game before, we have worked a lot on the game in terms of scaling. Before, scaling was a bit too high, and it honestly felt really overpowered with low-level players and high-level players later on in the game. But now we have made the game a little bit lower in scaling, so basically, to put it in perspective, it takes more skill, and even something like a low-level player might be able to have a chance, or a really good chance, to beat a high-level player. Now, it's not that big of a gap. It's not like they can, you won't see any difference.
Making it so that it's possible to beat a high-level player as a low-level, I feel like is a good thing. It can be a bad thing depending on how they go about it, but if they do it in the right way, I feel like it's a good thing, because obviously, if I'm good enough at the game, why should I just lose because he's just higher level than me, even though I'm better than him, It just doesn't make a lot of sense in most cases, so I feel
when
like
you level up or anything. But I'm just saying that if you have skill and you're a low-level player, you won't feel totally overpowered by someone who is much higher than you in level. So obviously, end of the day, the higher level player has the upper hand with a lot more skills. But if you're truly skillful in the game and know how to combat, PvP, and everything, you still have a high chance of beating that high level.
Yeah, like what he was just saying, it's like the higher level player still technically has the advantage regardless. But if you're skillful enough, then you wouldn't feel like that advantage is that much. Like, you wouldn't feel completely like he said, you wouldn't feel completely overwhelmed if you were just good enough. Obviously, you would just block it, bury it, dodge it, all types of shit. So if you were good enough, it wouldn't matter.
Player. Once you guys get in game, it's going to feel smoother, it's going to feel better, and in my opinion, everyone else who has played it now feels that this is a good change for everybody. So another update we have added to the combat in terms of changes has been we've added a new sidebar when you're in combat and fighting called a surge bar. The way it works is that heavy hitting moves will fill up the bar basically faster. As you guys can see, the number will go up even more with the more moves you use that are like, skills or magic. Now the number indicates how many stacks of regen of stamina you get per attack that you successfully have hit and landed. So basically, basically that number indicates the amount of stamina you're regenerating per hit and will once go away if you don't hit a person after like 8 seconds. So it's really good. It rewards the player for being aggressive. Since we want the game to be aggressive and not just you playing passively, we want you guys to be PvPing, fighting. That's just the best way that you can level up in the game. So it's
basically what he's saying is that he wants this game to actually be like fighting. Like they don't want you to just be scared and be a loser. No, they want you to get up in there and box, so they're gonna reward you for doing it. So as you box, you build up the meter, so you gain more stamina on hit. The higher ticks you have, I mean the higher stacks you have, so obviously you're gaining more stamina back, so you can do more stuff. You feel me? So I like that. Good system. Reward people for being aggressive. We need that shit more in every game.
It's definitely good to have. Now, the next big thing that we have been working on is a wipe system. Now, a lot of people have been hearing rumors. We haven't really stated it, but in this video, we would like to state it. We actually have added a wipe system. Before, we didn't have a wipe system, but we felt that the player could just go in any fight and lose and just didn't feel like you would lose anything. And overall, feel like the fights that you would engage in had no risk in it, even if you died or won. So we added a wipe system so that a player can actually go in a fight and actually feel some adrenaline, whether or not the fight itself is worth it, and even feel more rewarding to the player. Just a better aspect.
Yeah, adding that whole adding the whole wipe system, I feel like it's a good idea, honestly. Like some people obviously are not gonna, I keep saying obviously, my bad, some people aren't gonna I almost said it again. Some people aren't gonna enjoy that because some people just, you know, they don't want to have to worry about losing in progression and stuff like that. But at the same time, I feel like it's a good thing because it adds like that sense of like what's the word, I can't think of the word right now, but it adds something to every fight. When you know that if you lose this fight, that I'm gonna lose all my progression, all the shit I worked for, obviously it's gonna make you feel something. So now you're gonna fight better, or you're gonna try to fight better, you're gonna try more, you're gonna focus, or you're either gonna get scared, or you're gonna get nervous, you try to run, you feel me? It adds something to the fight. So I feel like adding the wipe system is gonna be a good thing for this game. It's gonna make it more enjoyable, and yeah.
Overall to make the game
plus the content that comes from people wiping is peak. If you've never seen a deep open like clips video where it's just a bunch of people getting their ass wiped about random stuff, I'm telling you, wipe is content. So it's
feel a lot more hardcore than it already was, and an overall funner experience. Basically, the way the wipe system works is that some things that you do will give you a detention bar. Going in the negatives of the detention bar is basically bad. Go negative 100 and you get sent to detention. The main thing you want to do is if you do quests, good deeds for your school, you'll have your detention bar at 100. Get it to negative 100, then you're basically sent to detention where you have to go through some stuff, and if you lose, you get wiped, basically. I won't say too much about how the wipe system works and where exactly you go after you go sent to detention, because I want to save that for you guys, but let's just say it can get pretty crazy. Now with the wipe system though, you won't wipe anything in terms of your clan, magic, or marks. This will just wipe your progress in terms of your character, so you don't have to worry about anything that you've paid for. Everything that you've paid for will still stay with you. Even if you progressed and evolved your 1 mark to 2 marks, you'll still keep your 2 marks even if you're wiped, so don't have to worry about that. Next thing I'd like to mention is that we do have slots now, so you know, if you really wanted to, you could try out multiple different types of styles that you like, either if you wanted to go sword.
Slots should be in every modern day Roblox enemy game. I'm gonna stand on that. Why do I only have 1 character? Add slots.
But then you kind of want to try out fists on another slot, you can go ahead and buy another slot, try it out, so you don't have to wipe yourself and have to restart all over again if you don't want to. So there's that. Now another big thing that we've been working on right now is content. Now content is only going up around level 75, which still takes a while to get to, but we have been actually working on a new part of the map called the Tundra. It's going to be a new place that we made. It's going to be super hard, it's going to be a very dangerous area. It's going to give a lot of good stuff. We've added legendary chests, new legendary chests, and usually if you're getting max level or going to be a max level, most likely going to be around the Tundra area. We have a lot planned for the Tundra, so you know, please look forward to that, because coming with the Tundra area as well, in the future we have planned a lot of dungeons for it, for each area as well. And each area and or dungeon will be having drops like artifacts.
I'm interested to see how their dungeons are though, because you know, obviously like every Roblox enemy game has come out recently has dungeons in them, or has added dungeons at one point later in time. But real question is the Mashle Academy dungeons going to be enjoyable? Are they going to be fun? And are they going to be replayable? That's the real question. If they can hit the head on all 3 of those, it would be perfect. But honestly, if you just give me 2 of those, I'd be straight. Like, give me replayability and like enjoyability. Like, as long as I can just enjoy the dungeon, and as long as I can replay it without my fucking wanting to rip my hair out, that's all that matters.
Facts and cool stuff to drop from legendary loot in general, mobs, all these type of stuff, cool raids, everything already in the works. We've been working hard. The game hasn't been closed for no reason. We are working, which leads me to my next statement of magics. A lot of people want to see new magics. Magics isn't the main focus currently in terms of content, because magics is something that we actually can really do simply and can be over time added into the game, so it's not a big deal. But we will have some new magic very, very soon on release, so please do not worry. We all want to see new magics.
I feel like that's the best way to do it. Focus on the content first and then just add the magics later. I mean, look at Deep Woken. They had the same attunements in the game for how long, and they were just doing other stuff in the game. Realistically speaking, it really doesn't matter that much, bro. Give people a good base of magics, like a good like handful of interesting magics, and then just work on the game and then slowly add more magics over time. Nobody would have a problem with that, I feel like, at least.
It's probably the coolest part about the game, with all our magics being different and just overall very cool. So, you know, we want to make magics, we'll be there, but right now we just wanted to focus on content for you guys, so you guys have something to do before we get to the juicy stuff. So just know, once wave 1 is out, we have a good setup for the game. You guys will have fun, you guys will be able to play. While playing, we're gonna be working hard on some stuff, other stuff to work on, update the game slowly. So don't expect a fully complete game, of course, but definitely expect a game that's nice and playable, and it's going to be fun, that will be receiving a lot of attention from the devs and updates as it continues on and grows. Overall, just a lot of cool stuff planned out, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Of course, if you guys still don't know if you guys should buy the game, I have other videos on my channel which shows overall just, you know, combat and gameplay, progression stuff. Hey, I don't want to show that off myself because I feel like that's something.
Hey, if you want to see more about the game, you should really check out his channel, because like he said, he really does. Like, he has showcase videos of the different styles, wand, sword, fist. He showcases all the magics, and then he showcases the exam and stuff. So if you want to see more, definitely go check out his channel. But I'm gonna end it here, and I'll talk to you guys later. Actually, I'm probably gonna make a progression video on this game when it comes out, because I kind of have an idea of something I want to do in mind. But yeah, we'll see when the game drops. So hopefully it's tomorrow. If not, it's probably Friday. So yeah, I'll see y'all Wednesday or Friday.